Can't we just talk? Hi guys, welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic. Or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Vivi. And I'm gonna be showing you some pictures from what happened in between last episode and this one, because I had an issue with the recording of my commentary, not the game itself. So I'm gonna do a quick recap with images from what happened, and then we'll be back at the present in a while. So what I'm doing here is I'm running around destroying these comm towers to pick up some decoder modules, and
circuits crossed for collateral damage.
Yeah, simple, a little bit of an explosion, and bam, there you have it. So the next that happened was that we needed to go into the safe house of this pretty guy, and he wasn't impressed when I knocked on the door.
For long, my forebears founded Raiders Cove. This is my island, and I'm not giving it up. So come on in, do your worst. In the end, you ain't coming out alive.
And he still thinks I'm a pirate, which is funny. I was tempted to tell him I'm not, but let him live in an alternate reality. So we entered his estate, safe house, sort of, and had to fight through a lot of his minions, including henchmen and hackers, or I should say slicers. So we disabled some terminals, destroyed his supplies, and then we moved on to the big guy himself. And he was not impressed we were there, of course.
This is my ship. Think you could just walk on in and be left alive?
Although, as most of the guys I'm fighting, he was pretty sure of himself that he would win the fight. But, yeah, you know how that ended. So now his history, and going back to the now, where we're back at our safe house.
What have we learned from the aggressor?
Very little, I'm afraid. It would appear someone took it upon themselves to corrupt much of the data as a last resort.
It's a real mess, getting fragments but nothing incredibly coherent. The one thing that does keep turning up is the Mandalorian Margok brought up earlier, the one they call Torch.
What about her?
Well, it looks like Torch and Margok were thick as thieves for a while, then something happened. Had to do with the Revanites. Don't really know the details, but it looks like Torch moved her whole clan to another island here on Rishi. I've got the coordinates.
Alright, so that's where I'm going.
Jakaro, ready your ship. I'll go see what this Torch has to say for herself.
I'm sending Jakaro out on a scouting run. I've made local arrangements for your transportation should he not return in time.
Wow, you've been busier than I thought.
Get whatever information you can from the Mandalorians. With any luck, they'll lead us to the Revanites.
What are you up to, Lana?
Dark Lord. Moff Pyron ready to report.
What do you have for me, Pyron?
Your apprentice Ashara briefed me on the order of Revan. We are discreetly sweeping for infiltrators in your ranks.
Good.
If I may, I've also prepared a briefing on current military operations. I'll endeavor to be quick. As for the Cylinder campaign, Darth Mar is coordinating the Joint Armada with minimal losses. That does raise the issue, however. Our silencer fleet killers are underperforming as the Republic adapts tactically and technologically. We may be able to refine the silencer cannons further, but their radiation output will begin to kill our own gunners. Shall we proceed?
I guess it's time we retire the silencers.
The silencers served us well, but there's no use clinging to obsolete technology at our people's expense.
Yes, Dark Lord. There is also the question of Alzar. Darth Ravage still believes the natives hold no value and expands rapidly into their territory. Your overseers on Korriban believe the Alzarians might be trained as Sith, but to recruit them now could make an enemy of Ravage.
I don't think I want to mess with that now. Let Ravage do as he wishes.
Ravage is a useful ally. He may crush the Alzarians with my blessing. We'll find new acolytes elsewhere.
As you wish. One last order of business. I understand you're on Rishi. Normally, I wouldn't bother you with trivialities, but...
Speak, Pyron.
You have a servant there by the name of Lord Vigil. Like many, he's been seeking an audience since your ascension. He won't say why, or speak to anyone but you. However, Thanaton clearly prized him. He received significant resources for his research.
Uh-huh. Tell me about this research.
Do we know anything about what he's doing on Rishi?
Vigil was designated a seeker into matters exotic and arcane. Quite a few of your researchers have this designation. Whether Vigil's work is productive or, like certain other legacy projects, mere eccentricity, is not for me to judge.
Where do I find him?
I'll send coordinates. Perhaps your archaeologist might assess Vigil's work with some insight as well.
Then you are dismissed.
My life for yours, Dark Lord.
Okay, fine. Yeah, so if I hadn't been so forgiving as I am, I might have force choked that moth. So much information. And useless information, I guess. Now we take Talos with us to speak with Lord Vigil? Yeah, I think that's his name. Let's see where he is.
I recall Vigil's name, but we've never met. What do you suppose he's found out here?
No clue.
Darth Nox, everlasting Night Lord. It is my deepest honor to welcome you to Rishi. I'd begun to doubt I was a fool.
You sought an audience, and I have come. The Reclamation Service will observe.
On my life, I shall not disappoint. I was sent here 30 years ago, not for Rishi, but to stand on the brink of the Rishi Maze, the dwarf galaxy. Thousands of unexplored worlds just beyond the known hyperlanes. My master tasked me to monitor those dark stars.
And who was your master?
You were appointed long before Thanaton. Who did you serve?
I followed Darth Arctis before his ascension, yet my loyalty is to the Empire.
If I may, what has your research uncovered?
I built a deep space communications array to watch, to listen, to try to contact the maze's inhabitants. And I received signals. Messages. The language is ancient, contemptuous of translation. There are Sith words. Rakata. Gree. The messages contained instructions for improving, modifying the communications array. Even I don't understand what functions the machines now possess.
Uh-huh. Tell me more about the array.
These modifications, the technology, did the signals hint what they might be for?
Only in that the technology would grant a great boon. I couldn't discern more than that.
Alien machine enhancements. Now we know where the Reclamation Service budget went.
The signals went silent some years ago, but I believe the array is now waiting for you.
Waiting for me?
The last messages said the array required one twice transmuted and reborn to the mother.
Transmuted, as I was on Balmora, and by the corruption of the Sith spirits.
And then rejuvenated by the mother machine of Belsavis. Fascinating.
Some distant species has been waiting for you, Dark Lord, whether by prophecy or biology. You could activate the array, learn its purpose.
I'm sufficiently intrigued, actually.
By fate or happenstance, we're here now. I won't turn away from a mystery. I'll examine your machines. Await my return.
Yes, Dark Lord. Yes.
As they say in the service, the prudent learn, the bold are enlightened.
Yeah. So let's get enlightened, shall we? Got aggressive little critters here, but hey, here's one. No. Alright, let's have Talos with us.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, thank you. Oh,
Genetic flux analyzed. The Tesseract is fear. Subject confirmed. The Dark Lord's lifespan increases by 1 solar cycle.
what did it say? Something about 1 solar cycle? Did you hear that, Talos? That was painful information. Yep. Let's see. I'm gonna hide from the wildlife. Don't want to fight. I'm excited to find out what's going on. And if I'm to be thrown, let's not be thrown over to this wampa. Ow! Even in stealth.
Redeem or destroy. Subject identified. The Dark Lord's lifespan increases by 1 solar cycle.
What? Really? Right. Okay. Fine. I get to live longer. Why not? Depending on the solar cycle, of course, because, yeah, there's a lot of different planets around different stars. It could be 1 standard year, a galactic standard year. It could be 200 standard galactic years. How would I know? Yeah. And why would I even trust it? That's probably the more reasonable question.
Mother's mark analyzed. Someone must be sacrificed. Subject identified. The Dark Lord's lifespan increases by 1 solar cycle.
Well, I guess I can take the pain. Let's see. The next one? No, I'm gonna sneak over there. Really? Hello, birdies. Pretty little birdies. And annoying wildlife. Ugh. Alright. This planet is so gorgeous. So I'm gonna have to explore a bit more. Maybe on a vacation, something. A good excuse. Hey, really? Wow. That was funny. Yeah.
Life-death balance recorded. Beware his desires. Subject identified. The Dark Lord's lifespan increases by 1 solar cycle.
So 4 solar cycles increase lifespan. Alright. That was it. That was what that thingy did. That was all. It's gotta be something I'm missing, right? I'm not sure. Not sure at all, but maybe that Rachel got something enlightening to tell us.
Lord Vagel.
Was all to your satisfaction, my lord? Were the machines responsive?
The Dark Lord's lifespan increases by a solar cycle. Does that mean something to you?
Then it was real.
What was real?
Real. Arctis believed, Thanaton believed, but I doubted. I feared to offer you false hope. The machines are made to increase life expectancy, cellular rejuvenation. For anyone without your exotic past, the process would surely have failed. But for you, Dark Lord, those machines have granted you months or years, a taste of immortality.
Are you serious?
You're saying we've just, stumbled on the secret to eternal life?
Not at all. We've only just begun. Grant me battalions to pacify this world. Grant me scientists to replicate the machines. Grant me fleets to explore the dwarf galaxy. Now we know the secret to your everlasting glory is here. We need only find it.
My lord, I have concerns about this course of action.
No kidding, huh?
You are here to advise. Advise me.
The long search for immortality so often leads to ruin. You saw this with your first master.
Uh-huh.
Who will count Zash among the great Sith when she squandered her power on a fruitless quest? And now, with our empire in such need of your resources...
Yeah. I think you're right, Talos. How would I even know that this one increased my life? Just because it said so? Yeah, I think we're done.
The cost is too great, Lord Vagel. The outcome too uncertain. It is the Empire's survival, not mine, that concerns me today.
I understand, of course. Perhaps I can prove useful elsewhere. There are other fascinating projects under your command. Lord Madrig's search for lost Had Abaddon, translation of the Flensing rites. Your predecessors began so many arcane studies.
Yeah, well, I don't care what you do.
Find a way to serve. The details no longer concern me.
But I am yours to command.
In the meantime, I have much to do. Come, tell us. Our empire needs me.
With pleasure, my lord.
Oringo mosto, lagan filet, que do beselegna dio.
Alright. Let's let's get going.
Approaching Torch's Island.
There.
Let's see if you can do some damage. Tell us for once. Alright, so a nice little island for Torch. Yeah. Oh, there's some nice buildings here as well. Hello. Seriously? Can't we just talk? Guess not. Come on. Guess not. They're not friendly. So we do this the hard way. For them, I mean, not for me. It's a cool place. Kemasruga. What? This thingy? Hello. I guess we fight. There's no other way to do this. Talos, you've got a gun. You don't have to go up in their faces and shoot, you know? Hey! That's so not nice. So not nice. Oh, you got more company here. Really?
I'm an archaeologist, not a fighter.
Yes, you are. Today you're a fighter. Shut up and fight. It's horrible. He's down. What? Yeah, you get him. Her. More? There's more of them? Oh, they're down. So, is this a healing spore? Nice. Not that we needed it, but it's nice to know. That's where we need to go.
Made it inside. Huh. Don't know what you're doing in our compound. But since you're here, let's see what you're made of.
Oh, really? Yeah, how typical Mandalorians have to fight to prove they're worth something. Yeah, okay. Fine. Primitive rituals, but sure. Look at this place. It's a very, very strange place. And that moon. So close. Or is it a planet? I never know the difference. The Rishi, is that a moon? No, it's a planet, and then, so that's the moon, I think. Hello. Right. Okay, that's good.
I remember some of my combat training.
Really? You're scaring me? That's embarrassing. Yeah, it really is. Hey. Yeah. Wow. Really? Really? Are you embarrassed now, little critter? But yeah, wow, that was too quick. I didn't even get to feel the strength or anything from it. Just bam, gone, poof. Is that all you have for me,
Hey,
Torch?
I was almost up to Mando standards.
Really? Well then, your standards are way down low. Okay, into the jungle we go. Look at those huts. Who's living in them, I wonder? And we've got a Krukja stalker. Another one. I'm not even interested in fighting them. Hey, this one I need to fight. Alright, we're done. Hello. Really?
Not a fighter.
They're all strong. It's fine. So, what do we have here? The mother of all Krukja. Seriously? Dronu beat. I'm not even gonna try. Never mind. Really? That's not good. That's all they're doing, actually. The worst attack is the one pushing me. I guess they're hoping I'm gonna land in the lava. But I'm not. And they're gone. Good night. Alright. So easy. Where's the challenge, Torch, huh? Where's the challenge? Look at this. It's very unsettling to look at. But yeah.
You're not giving up, are you? You're really
Why
going to
would
see
I?
this through.
I don't have a choice, do I? Because even though it's child's play, I guess I'm proving a point, right? Now what? We've got fenced area and hello. Someone's coming to say hi.
Excellent work, if I do say so myself.
Yeah. Good job. So, where's your mommy, huh? No? Not here. Really? You're out all by yourself? Where's your mommy? Here? Oh, well, there she is.
I'm an archaeologist, not a fighter.
Okay, Torch, are you happy now?
Done pretty well for yourselves. But you're in the arena now. Meet Joss and Volk. Husband and wife. Tough as Durasteel. Undefeated and still eager to prove themselves.
Now that wasn't so bad, was it?